Hare Krishna. You see, when we come to spiritual life, there is a tendency in the spiritual seeker that I should chant Hare Krishna. Why? Because this person, Krishna, seems to have the key for Goloka. If I chant Hare Krishna, then he will release me from this material world and send me to the spiritual realm where I will not have to suffer anymore. Janma bandha vinirmukta padam gacchanta namayam. This kind of thought process is there in most of the practitioners when they approach Krishna consciousness in the beginning. And what is it like? It's like, if I go through the security check in an airport, then they will allow me to board the flight. Correct, no? But nobody loves the security check. You do it because you are supposed to do, because it is an obviously compulsory thing to do, without which you will not be allowed to board the flight, isn't it? Similarly, there is a traffic signal where all the cars are jammed. They are all waiting in a traffic jam. Is there anybody in this world who loves traffic jam? Yeah, but you will have to stop the car till the signal changes to green or something. So these kind of things are things you do in life because you ought to do, you are supposed to do, and you can't escape doing it. Escaping that would lead to punishment. And also following these laws helps you to accomplish your goals. Therefore you do. Similarly, in Krishna consciousness, if you take this approach that currently there are too many problems in my life, and if I chant Hare Krishna, then all problems will be gone and I'll be happy. So, and these people are saying that Krishna is the one who is the key, so let me take help of that key and then become free. One step higher than this is, oh, it is God who gives me the rains, He gives the grains, He gives the fruits and cereals, spices, He has made this platform on which I am sitting, He is giving the air that I am breathing. Everything He has provided. Is it proper? Is it grateful that we don't bow down to Him, salute Him, thank Him, appreciate Him for the things that He is providing us? Because no other human being can provide these things. It is He who is providing everything. He is the Almighty Father of all the 8.4 million creatures. And for each of us He has provided a particular type of, specific type of food. Therefore it's my duty to, salute Him, bow down to Him. Every morning come in front of Him, bow down to Him. Thank you, oh Almighty Father. Thank Him like that. So, although this is superior to the previous one, this is also a kind of thankfulness given as a reciprocation to what is received by us. So, that's the common sense. If somebody gives you something, you say thank you. In the same manner, you are just saying thank you to God. This is also not a very high platform. There is hardly any love in this, except that you just thank Him for what He has done for you. He has done for you and all the other creatures. And many religions teach this. There's nothing great about this. Saying thank you. If you don't say thank you, you are not a gentleman. You are taking something from somebody and just turn away and walk away. You are not a gentleman. Saying thank you is an obvious thing also. So Prabhupada says, Srila Prabhupada says, Vijayavasis did not chant Hare Krishna, for the first reason which I told, because Krishna will relieve us from the material world and take us back to Godhead. No, that was not the reason. They did not obviously thank Krishna that, Krishna has given us food, clothing, shelter, everything. He has provided for us. Thank you, Krishna. No, that was not the reason. They simply loved Krishna. Prabhupada says, because the jiva is a part and parcel of the Lord. He very naturally loves the Lord. And serving the Lord and pleasing the Lord is an obvious act, very natural act, being a part. Because the part serves the whole. For example, you are serving your mother and father. Why? If somebody says, see, if I serve my mother and father, later on they will write the property in my name. If somebody says, it's a very, very motivated type of service. Or if somebody says, I serve my mother and father because you see they are giving me my college fee, they are giving me my food, clothing, shelter. If they don't send me money, how will I survive now? Therefore I am thankful to them. Therefore I am serving. Is that a great thing? No. Like somebody goes to the airport or station and picks up the parents at midnight and picks up their luggage and brings them and tries to give them happiness by doing many things. So there your mindset is, I simply want to see them happy. There is no reason behind it. Not that they have done this for me, not that they are doing that for me. You are a part and parcel of your parents. Your body is a part and parcel of your parents. And you are a naturalist. Just springs from the heart. So this is the platform of the Vrajavasis, Yashoda, Nanda. They don't even know Krishna is God. That is called Yogamaya, we call it. In Mahamaya, the foolish living entities think that I am the center of everything, so they are atheistic. So they also don't know God. Atheistic living entities. Because of their illusion, that is called Mahamaya. Whereas in the spiritual world, all the living entities, they don't know Krishna is God out of love. Like for example, our Prime Minister's mother, she doesn't care a fig about whether the Prime Minister is Prime Minister of the country. Her concern is whether my son ate his lunch or not properly. She sees him more as a son than as a PM. Somebody may go and even remind her, remember your son is a PM. She may say, that's all right. It's a small detail which she doesn't care about. She more cares about, oh, he is my son. I want to see that he gets good rest, he gets good food. So in the same manner, Vrajabhasa says, loved Krishna very fondly as a friend or as a son or as a lover, this kind, or as a master. So in this way, they had that relationship. In that relationship, their only goal and intention was to see that I make him happy. Covered boys are bringing some eatables. First they open the lunch packet and give it to Krishna. Krishna, try this one. And when Krishna smiles and says, wow, this is great, they want items to be certified by him before they can eat it. Isn't it? The gopis are making a beautiful jula for Radha and Krishna with flower garland. It takes a lot of time to make that flower arrangement. But after that, when Radha and Krishna sit there and swing, that is their joy. You could offer some service. Yashoda Maya is making makan, churning the butter all day, taking a lot of time and very meticulously making many items for Krishna to eat. And when she sees Krishna is relishing those items, that is her joy. She doesn't expect anything in return from that. It's a haituki, it is. And the service never stops, apratihata. She goes on serving for eternity and goes on trying to please Krishna, and she is never motivated in her service. This is actually called Bhaktiyoga. Bhaktiyoga means you should render some service, and the service should be rendered with love, and should be done without any motivation, it should be done without any interruption, because you simply, that is your constitutional position, it is natural, and you derive great joy when you do that. Ayatma suprasirti. It's very natural. It is inherent in you. So, therefore, once you understand this philosophy, it is not that right now you have to suffer the chanting and later on you will enjoy the spiritual world. Like jnanis think, right now we will do severe austerities and suffer now, then we will be liberated, moksha we will get. And karmis think, we will enjoy now, we don't care about future. And then they suffer in future. Correct? Now they do bhog and they suffer later. Jnanis suffer now and they enjoy later. Bhaktas enjoy now and enjoy later. Because bhaktas, they know that what I am doing now, same thing I am going to continue when I go there. Because here I am trying to please Krishna. Like we are decorating Krishna with the flowers, we are offering him an altar, we are offering him bhoga, we are offering him kirtans, we are offering our japa to him, we are offering our different type of services for him. So here you keep on serving him and pleasing him. After going there, what you will do? Serving him and pleasing him, that's all. So once you deeply ingrain this philosophy in your system, you will be happy here itself. Not that happiness is a product, happiness is the process. The process itself is happiness. It's called as pratyakshaavagamam dharmyam susukam kartam avyayam. If you are not happy in this process now, that means you are not ready to go there. Only one who is happy in devotional service right here and now, they are the people getting ready to go back home, back to Godhead. That's why it says, generally in Bhagavad Gita philosophy you all know, dukkhalayam, ashavitam. But that is not for Vaishnavas, it's a wrong statement for Vaishnavas. For Vaishnavas, what is the statement? Vishwam purna sukhayate vidimahendradishcha kitayate yat karunya vaibhavatam tam gaurame vastumaha. That verse says, Kaivalyam narakayate tadishapura akasha pushpayate durdantendriya kalasar papatale protkhatadam shrayate vishwam purna sukhayate vidimahendra dishya kitayate yat karunya vai bhavavatam tam gaurame vastumaha. This verse says by Prabhupada and Saraswati, for devotees merging in Brahman is hellish. Why? Because there is no seva opportunity there. Kaivalyam narakayate. So they don't want to get moksha. Because after moksha, if I don't have seva in the Brahma Jyoti, what is the use of going there? I don't want to go there, they say. Siddheshapur akasha pushpayate. Going to heavenly planets is even more worse, because you are living in a dream world there, enjoying along with the devatas for a long period of time, and then again and again you are rotating in the cycle of birth and death. You are away from Krishna, not forgetful of the Lord. That also is like akasha pushpa. You will never find a pushpa in akasha. Like that, this is simply an illusory pleasure, they are saying. He is saying. And then, for such a devotee, the propensity for bhog is like the tooth of a poisonous serpent. The tooth is broken. That means devotee never tries to enjoy anything, he always wants to serve the Lord. His natural tendency is seva vritti, not bhoga vritti. And then he is saying, Vishwam Purna Sukhayate. For such a devotee, the whole world is a joyful place. The devotee thinks this whole world belongs to Krishna. I'll just put one tulsi and offer the world to Krishna. Instead of giving the whole world to him, we take out things one by one and make nice things and then give him. That's all we are doing, because everything belongs to Krishna. So in this way, a devotee, day in and day out, morning to night, the devotee's endeavor is to please Krishna. And in the course of pleasing him, your happiness is automatic. Like if the hand takes laddu and gives in the belly, the hand automatically gets the strength. But the goal of the hand should not be that I will get strength, therefore I will put it in the belly. Devotee doesn't think, I will please Krishna so that he will give me pleasure. That devotee never thinks the second part, he doesn't think. He only thinks the first part. That's called tat sukhi sukhitvam. Unke sukh mein sukh pana. Unke dukh mein dukh pana. Is it not your philosophy of your mother oftentimes? Mother, for they want to see happiness in your happiness. That is called love. If somebody does something to you to get something from you, that is not love. Something is trying to give you happiness, and in your happiness they get happiness. That's sukhi sukhitvam. So this is the path of love. So try to understand this. If you gradually assimilate this philosophy properly, every moment is a joyful moment. Anandam buddhivardhanam prati padam purna amrita swadanam. So prati padam means at every step you feel like drinking honey, drinking nectar. This path is a very beautiful path. It's an amrita path. Yetu dharma amritamidam yatoktam paryupasate shraddhadhana matparama bhaktaste ativa me priyaha. Arjuna, karmis, jnanis, yogis are not as dear to me as the bhaktas are dear to me. Because this is amrita path, it's an imperishable path which they have adopted, and they try to please me from with their hearts. The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me. Their lives are fully devoted to me. Discussing about my pastimes and activities amongst one another, they derive great satisfaction and great relish in this imperishable path of Bhaktiyoga. Because of that, I am sold out to them. I am ready to offer all type of intelligence that's necessary for them to return back to me as soon as possible. So like the Krishna says, it's a loving reciprocation between the devotee and the Lord. Lord tries to only please the devotee. He doesn't expect anything from devotee. And devotee tries to only please the Lord. So it's like this. Like, parents try to please only children. Children try to please only parents. It goes like this. It's not that parents try to enjoy, children try to enjoy. It's not like that. They try to please the children, children try to please parents. How many of you understand this? Yeah, it's very... So that's the meaning of love. Love means parents don't think about what this son will get, how much money he'll bring me. They don't think. They think, I want to see my children happy. Children think, I want to see my parents happy. I don't want anything from them. So the same mood we have to adopt in approaching Krishna. I just want to see the Lord happy. I don't... In fact, even if I have to suffer to make him happy, I am ready to suffer. I don't mind. Tomara sevaya, dukkha yadi hata, sahito parama sukha. He not only says that in your service if some suffering comes, that is joy, he also says it's a sampatti, he says. He says it's a great wealth for me. That means if you love somebody, you are ready to voluntarily accept suffering to make them happy. And that is the path of love. So, in this way, from the liberation platform, I am doing this to get liberated, or I am grateful because I am getting something in return. Duty platform, liberation platform, duty platform. We have to go beyond all that to come to the love platform. The love platform, all doubts will be finished, all the darkness will be dispelled. There will be full clarity in approaching the Lord, because there are no strings attached, no agenda attached. It's a pure love between you and the Lord. And then there is no more obstacle to block you in your approach to Krishna. Then one can chant the holy name inoffensively, undoubtedly. Harinam Prabhu ki. Let's offer our humble obeisances unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are just like desert trees, ocean of mercy, full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti Vaishnava vrinda ki, Vaishnava Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki, Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki.